Hi guys, it's TheFrXion here, Tank12. How you gonna call me? I don't really care. Welcome back to World of Tanks, where we are today not reviewing a tank, we're not playing artillery, and no gameplay is coming, but today we're going to be reviewing the Battle Pass, because I finished the Battle Pass just a couple of minutes ago, and now I wanted to um, take a look at what I've earned and give you guys a little bit of my thoughts on what I think of the Battle Pass and if it was worth it, because I actually bought the premium version of the Battle Pass, which was 7,500 gold that I had to spend for every single stage, and we're going to be talking about it if it was worth it. So you can see I've finished all of them. The one that I finished just right now was the Shattered Window or Shattered Windows, and that was for the style on the T110E4. So you guys know my stance that I think it's really disappointing that they took out the tank rewards system or program. Tank rewards was a really nice thing where you were able to just play the game, play a couple of games every single day, and in the end you would get enough tokens to probably pick a tier 6 or 7 premium tank for free. That system no longer is in the game. They have lied to us. I want to reiterate that they really played us dirty on that one, because they took it out. They said they would add it back into the game, and it's been 1.5 years, and they said they would add it back at the end of 2021. That didn't happen, and I made a video about that, but it's not really that important right now. But still, there is still a bit of a bitter aftertaste in my mouth whenever I think about the tank rewards program. But either way, the Battle Pass probably is a better system than tank rewards if you just look at it from the stance of getting rewards. You get a lot more rewards with the Battle Pass. With tank rewards, you would get a select few rewards, but they were kind of just goodies that you would get by playing the game and not even having to play like a massive amount of games. Now, this Battle Pass, it took me definitely about 2 months. I set myself a goal that I wanted to see if I can finish it, and I basically always played the daily missions, but I didn't play more than that, and I managed to get through it. And the daily missions, most of the time, they're quite okay. They're not the worst thing in the world, but some of the daily missions are quite annoying. For example, the ones where you have to do critical damage in a game, like get 5 critical shots. That doesn't happen all the time, or win 5 games in a row. If you do not have enough time, well, you obviously are not going to be able to do them, and thankfully, you can actually switch some of them out for a different mission, but at least only with the standard missions and not with the bonus mission. The bonus mission in the end, well, that one you cannot change, and they usually take a lot more time because you'll have to be top placed, or you have to win 5 games in a row, or 5 games in total. So yeah, the Battle Pass, I think you are able to do it, but the question is it actually worth it? Because you can see there is a lot of points that you have to get to finish all of the Battle Passes. So what is the incentive for you to actually finish a Battle Pass? So one of the main incentives probably for the Battle Pass is these tokens, the Battle Pass tokens, which allow you to buy tier 9 vehicles that are kind of semi-premium, since you can put any kind of crew members in it, but they don't really, in the end, earn additional credits. And you can see I have 21 tokens. I can either get myself the Kunzepanzer or the Lorraine 50T, and I'm probably thinking about getting the Kunze, because that thing seems to be much more interesting than the Lorraine 50T. But at the same time, I'm not really sure which one I should get. Maybe I'm gonna do a poll in the near future, and you guys can decide, and I'll make a review based on the reception we'll get on that poll. I think that's a pretty cool idea. You cannot get the Cobra because you only have 21 tokens, and even with the premium passes enabled, it's only 21 instead of the 24 that you need, and it's probably also not worth it. But we'll get to the Cobra eventually in the next stage of the Battle Pass. So if we take a look at the rewards, you can see that a majority of the rewards are actually a lot better on the free version, because on the free version you get bonds. On the premium version, you no longer get bonds, so that means you don't need to get the premium version to get all of the bonds, and I think that's a nice system. So that means, because people obviously want to have the bonds, they'll no longer have to buy the premium pass to get all of the bonds out of the system, and you'll still get the crew member even if you do not have the premium version, and you also get the style. So generally speaking, I think there was never such a low incentive to go for the premium pass than there is right now, because the only reason you should get the premium pass is if you want to get the battle tokens, the battle pass tokens, and if you really want to get all of the goodies, because you get more credits in the premium pass. If you have the premium pass, you'll get a lot more credits in the end. You get more premium days. Instead of just the one, you get 3. You get better crew books, training guides. You get national fragments, which aren't that useful to me since I've already finished a majority of the game. And you also get one of the least exciting things, garage slots, which obviously some players need, but a majority of the garage slots that I've gotten were completely free, and I didn't buy garage slots in a very long time, except for maybe barrack slots because I have so many crew members. Other than that, majority of the things that you get are okay. You get like decals, which I don't think are that rewarding. You get boosters, which a lot of players really need, so that's great. And the one final thing, which might be the reason people buy the battle pass, is they get the option to pick equipment. So you actually get, I'll have to see how many choices of equipment, but in a single battle pass you get 1 equipment choice for class 1 that you can pick at stage 39, and then you'll also get one at stage 49 where you can choose another one, and finally at stage 50 you can get a bounty turbocharger or a bounty equipment, which you'll have to upgrade in the end, but still it's a bounty equipment which you can make into a very nice equipment, which you usually can only buy with bonds. So you'll save yourself some bonds, and since there's a bounty turbocharger now, I think quite a few probably bought the premium pass to just select one of them, and that one was worth it quite nicely for me, at least. So generally speaking, I think the rewards are quite good. The way you get to the rewards is just a bit tedious, but if you play the game and if you play it and you like to play it and you do the daily missions, I think you do not really have any trouble going further. So let's take a look at the other stages, and you'll see that they are very similar. They're almost identical, which is a bit weird if you think about it. So this is the stage that I haven't claimed all the rewards yet. So this is how you can see what kind of rewards you can actually select. So you can always choose. So I can choose for what kind of nation I want to select the training guide, the universal fragments and the national fragments for what nation I want to pick that. I'm going to show you guys real fast. I'm going to claim all of my rewards, and they have actually upgraded the system, so it's a lot better than it was prior. You can basically select everything right here. So this is really cool, and I really like it. So right here you can see now I have a bounty equipment slot that I can pick. I can choose anything. I'm currently thinking which bounty equipment I don't have. I'm gonna check real fast before I'm gonna pick anything, because I don't want to rush into anything, because bounty equipment in the end, if you upgrade it, it's really nice to have. So I'm not really sure where I have all of my bounty equipment, but it should be somewhere on tanks, and that's going to be a bit difficult to figure out where it actually is. But yeah, you know what, I'm gonna do that later on. I'm just gonna select something. I'm gonna think about something that might be useful for me. Now I've already had the turbocharger, the bounty equipment piece, so I don't really need that. Bounty gun lane drive, I'm not interested in. I do think I have the bounty rammer, so that's also okay. Bounty ventilations I do not own, so that might be interesting. Rotation mechanism, I don't use it often enough. I'm currently thinking about either getting one of the three, the Bounty Optics, Bounty Ventilation, or Bounty Stabilizer. And I think I have enough optics already. I think I'm gonna go with Bounty Stabilizer, because why the hell not? Yeah. No, I'm gonna go with Bounty Ventilations. That's always good. Bounty Ventilation. So I claim that, and it's very nice that basically you have like these different loadout places where you can select what piece of equipment you want to have. Unfortunately, it doesn't always show. Like right here, it shows me what kind of equipment I have in my garage right now. You can see I have a lot of gun link drives still lying around. And because I didn't pick the vertical stabilizer, I'm going to pick it right here. And then right here, I'm going to go for additional Grousers ones, because I have never actually bought them. And I'm interested in seeing if they actually work quite nicely. And getting it this way is quite nice. So since I already have basically finished the entire game, I only need the crew books to really improve a specific amount of crew members that I need for specific tanks that I've maybe sold. So I'm probably just gonna go for the nation where I've been playing a lot of different vehicles right now, and where I'm going to be doing my reviews, because I'll have to retrain my crew. So it's probably going to be Germany, the Soviet Union, and UK. United States, I have more than enough crew books. And finally, moving on, this is for, yeah, it's only 20,000, so I'm just gonna go with UK and USSR and Germany. Yeah, this one is actually not too important to me. I'm not sure when they're going to be bringing out the next batch of tanks and what nation it will be. So I'm just gonna pick the nation that I have the least amount in, because it really doesn't matter to me anymore. So this is kind of a waste for me. But I actually had to do this, because now I'm gonna show you guys what you can do with the points that you have accumulated over time, which are the battle pass points. You can see I have 7,504 of them, and now you can actually either buy tier 10 styles, which are very expensive if you get them without the system. It costs you 5,000 gold for a single one of them. And you can see for a majority of the tanks I already have the styles. I do not have the style for the E5, which is my tier 10 vehicle with 3 marks of excellence. But generally speaking, this is a really nice place and a nice way to actually get people to even invest more of their hard-earned time into the battle pass, and you're going to be benefiting from this as well. And in the end, it's actually quite nice, because if you have finished the battle pass, you still have something to do. And right here you can see I can get more crew members, like this guy. I'm not really sure he's going to be a commander, so you can probably pick and choose what nation you want him to use. Generally speaking, I don't need more crew members right now. And you can also buy bonds. The thing is just that the price for the bonds is really, really high. For 300 bonds, you pay 3,000 battle pass points, which it's not really worth it. You get the 300 bonds by just playing a couple of tier 10 matches. So generally speaking, I would probably go for a style instead of the bundles with bonds, and get a style, then save up more battle pass points, and in the end probably pick up a crew member. But I think this is a really nice system, so I think I'm gonna pick the T110E5 style. I'm not really sure if I'm digging it. It has a plane at the back of it, so plane looks really tiny in comparison to this massive tank. This tank is not big, so I'm kind of confused how big how big the plane is, prop plane or something like that. Maybe even the IS-4. The IS-4 style, I think it looks more down to earth, at least down here, until you go up here and you see these massive machine guns on top, which are extremely awkwardly placed, and they just look really weird. I just think that the tanks in this game look extremely comical with all of the massive guns you have on top of them. I think at least this one with Dishka, it looks at least somewhat okay, but at the same time, having this, I'm not even sure what the hell that's supposed to be. Having that thing standing on top of it looks really weird, but I like this style. I like the CS 63, 62. I'm not really sure what its name is again. But yeah, generally speaking, I'm probably gonna go with the Condor, just because I have the 3 marks of excellence on this tank, and because I haven't played my E5 in about 2 years since I've marked it. But generally speaking, I think the Battle Pass is actually quite nice, especially if you just want to have a big palette of everything, and if you play the game already, you're going to be able to get a lot of stuff in the free version, which is already fine by me. I think that's already a very good deal. And if you want to invest some money and you want to pick a tank, you know, with the tokens, that is a very cool system as well. I don't have anything against it. Generally speaking, I think that the Battle Pass is actually a nice addition to the game, and it's not like extremely annoying on top. It's just a nice little add-on that gives you more depth to the game, and generally speaking, I think it's a very nice thing. So yeah, Battle Pass, not too bad. If they continue like this, if they give us good free stuff and they allow us to get also decent stuff in the premium version, why not? I'll support that, and I'm gonna use that gold if I can with the next Battle Pass. But I'll also make a review on the next Battle Pass, but so far I think the Battle Pass system has been decent enough, and gonna give some props to Wargaming. Doesn't seem to be like a Battle Pass that is trying to just profit from the players, but it's a Battle Pass that actually is quite good in value that you get out of. So generally speaking, I would suggest doing the Battle Pass, even the free version. It's worth it in the end. So hopefully you guys did enjoy. Tell me, what do you think about the Battle Pass? Put it in the comment section below, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Until then, have a good one.